excited. You know what? I want you all to understand right here tonight that everybody's here tonight is here for a purpose. And the purpose, I think, is to see these wonderful individuals that have done something that many people across the country have not done. They saw something just like you saw it, but they made a decision to push back all the negative people, because negative people live negative lives and positive people live positive lives.
That's right.
You see, they saw something that most people won't. They saw a way to change their lives, and when they saw that something, they made a decision to take part in that business, and that business was 5 Linx. Does that make sense? Can everybody say 5 Linx?
5 Linx.
Can everybody say 5 Linx again? Not 3, not 2, but 5 Linx. When they saw 5 Linx, they got involved. And when they got involved, they decided to do their business like any other business. Don't get confused. Some people think you got to invest millions of dollars to get in business, and then you take it seriously. They got involved for a mere $501 bills. And when they got involved for $501 bills, they started to do it like they put $500,000 in. They worked it around the clock. And if you're sitting out there, if you're doing a business, if you're not doing a business, if you do it, you get out of it exactly what you put into it. If you want a lot out of it, you better put a lot into it. You better get involved with it, you better do it around the clock. Then you do it around what you do. You heard people up here say, you know, I have kids and I have this and I have that, but you know what? That's why you're doing it. To give your kids a better lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with making some money. There's nothing wrong with being a millionaire. Or even $100 million, or even $1 billion. There's nothing wrong. But some people say, well, money is the root of all evil. Well, I'm here to tell you, yeah, if you're an evil person, there's nothing wrong with making some money. Money just makes things a little easier. Ask Stan. Ask his wife. Ask Carl. They'll tell you there's nothing wrong with having a few $100,000 just sitting around just because. And if you saying out there, well, I'm still saying that money brings a bunch of problems. Problems? Come on, can you be serious? Let's take 100,000 broke people, and let's take 100,000 wealthy people. I bet you there's more happy people over here than is over there.
No doubt.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
There's nothing wrong with making a little bit of money.
Give it to us.
You know what? The only people that tell you it is, that's because they broke.
Put the gout.
Broke people like for you to be broke too.
Come on.
It took 100 years for us to be free.
Say what?
It took another 100 years for us to have the right to vote.
What?
But I don't want it to take 100 years for the economic divide to be closing. You know why?
Why?
We understand the importance of economic development and economic empowerment because we give so much to the communities with our money that we put into the economy. But we need to work together. We found a business. 5 Linx.
Who?
5 Linx.
Who?
5 Linx.
Who?
5 Linx. I'm going to say it 5 times. 5 Linx. 5. I got one more time. 5 Linx. We found 5 Linx, and 5 Linx is changing lives.
And what?
It's changing lives.
5
Linx. That's right. You see, someone showed you this business. Someone tapped you on the shoulder and said, I found something. And so many people, you know what you told, they turned their backs on you and said, you know, I know about that stuff. You know, someone trying to show me something I know all about it. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Wait a minute, hold on. Have you ever been to a meeting? No. Have you ever read a book on it? No. Have you ever went to the internet and checked it out? No. Then what do you know?
Nothing.
Then what do you know?
Nothing.
You know nothing.
What?
You know nothing.
What?
You need to come to a meeting and see what it is that I saw. You need to come and see what's changing my life. Because you always blaming, explaining, and complaining about what you don't have. But I'm giving you an opportunity to change your life. And you know what? Some of you actually listen to these people. These people are dream stealers. These people are reality stealers. These people have no dreams. And because they don't have any dreams, they want to steal your dreams from you. You look up here amongst me and you see winners. You see people that have been able to do something and be able to repel all dream stealers, repel all negative people, repel all broke people, because broke people like when you be broke just like them. They didn't listen to it. They saw business just like you saw it. And if they can do it, you can do it too. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
If they look, they're not hitting a baseball out the park. They're not running down the field like OJ. Okay, now OJ says they're killing people. All right, they're not running the ball like somebody else is not killing people. They found a business just like you did. Does that make sense to everybody? And they decided that they wanted to do it. Wait a minute, somebody tapped you on the shoulder and they showed it to you? Wait a minute, and you listened? Or did you listen? Find you a nephew! Find you a nephew! Find you. They found a nephew. A nephew showed them the business. Find you. Who is your nephew? Find out who your nephew is. Go thank them. Give them a hug. Thank them very much in advance for showing you a multi-million-dollar business. Does that make sense to everybody? In closing tonight,
Bring it, baby. Bring it.
I would just like to say that I'm very proud of these individuals. It's not 3 individuals because there's another one to come. Him and his wife. Everybody in this business ought to be proud of yourselves. Because you're not sitting around blaming, explaining, and complaining about what you don't have. You decided to do something about it. You know that you're willing to make more in 1 month than most people make in a year because you found 5 Linx.
I had a good year.
And it's your job to share with others. There are millions of people out there that don't see it, but that's okay. Stan will tell you right now, he tried to show it to hundreds and hundreds of people that didn't listen to. Heck, there's people still driving buses that, you know what, I don't know this because I haven't talked to him about it. Then he tried to talk to him and look and say that this is changing my life, my friend. Look, you driving buses just like I drove buses. I've been where you at, and I know what you're going through, but I found something that's changing me and my wife's life. And you need to take a look at it. And they're too proud to move their body. That one thing that God has given us all the ability to do, to move their body just to see. Their pride is too large. They won't listen. Meanwhile, in between, Stan's getting ready to drive in a brand new Bentley.
In a week and a half.
That he didn't even put 1 nickel up for. All he did was do what he told to do. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Call getting ready to get one. Oh my God. And I know y'all getting ready to get 2. Come on now, hello. Does that make sense? He saw the business, and now, you know what, Stan, what I want you to do is, the greatest revenge is to become successful. It don't matter how many haters you have, get more haters. Because guess what? It's because you found something that they haven't. You know something that they don't. But that's okay. He told you it didn't matter what type of education you had. It doesn't matter whether you went to Harvard or whether you went to Charles Young Elementary. It doesn't matter. All that matters is you have it in your heart to become successful. You don't have that much time on this earth to make it happen. Our time is very short on this earth. And when you hear, you must realize you have to do all you can to make your dreams become a reality. Because guess what? A dream is merely just a wish unless you write it down and start acting upon it. Does that make sense?
What?
Act on your thoughts, and right now your thoughts have told you 5 Linx is the vehicle. Don't do it. Do it like you mean it. Don't look back and say, I wish I could have, should have, would have been like them. Well, only they can do it. No, they just like you. You can do it too. Does that make sense to everybody here tonight? So if somebody tapped you on the shoulder and showed you this business, understand that they did you a favor. You know what? Stan wants you to be bigger than him. That's right. Why? Because he's going to make some more money. But he deserves it. You don't work for Stan. He works for you. Martin works for you. Carl works for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
They go get those rooms. Yes. They got the video. Your man here taking the video. They called and got the restaurant and set it up for you. They work for you. Work together in one accord. Too many times we don't work together. Stop tripping. Work together. Love one another. Understand. Uplift each other. Does that make sense? Work together.
Yes, sir. Bring it, baby.
I hear you talking. And when I finish this statement right here, I'm going to make to you right now, you're going to understand the importance of understanding how great what it is that they have done. I want to be able to do this. And I really truly think you have a great enough organization that we can do this once every week. Once every week.
Every week.
And if you be somebody standing here that's going to the next level in 5 Linx. Does that make sense?